Hey South Africa, so this is going to be a very hectic video and a video I don't actually particularly want to make, but one that I feel has really been placed on my heart. This is just going to be me being open, transparent and honest with all of you at home. So if you are a South African citizen, you are definitely aware of our political turmoil at the moment. You know full well about all of the protests and the riots that are going on, the devastation that has been swept across our country. This has been going on since last week and it started in KZN. These riots were a result of Jacob Zuma being sentenced to prison for 15 months. And since then it has just spiraled out of control, and it seems like it hit a climax today with the entire country being swept up in this chaos, these riots. When I call these riots, it's not an exaggeration. The actions during these riots include people breaking into dealerships, stealing car parts, breaking into shopping malls, stealing property that's not theirs. There's been so much theft, arson, just general destruction of property, and it has gotten so bad. You can see I've been overlaying clips throughout this video. The devastation is indescribable. And what actually blows my mind is the scale of this devastation. Here in this clip, you can see this is Hillcrest. This is where I grew up. And just a few short years ago, we had a peaceful protest about gender-based violence in that exact spot. And so it breaks my heart to see all of this taking place and to see my country being ripped apart. And I'm assuming that you guys feel the exact same way. And the citizens aren't taking this lightly. I've seen a few clips of citizens fighting back, of the police finally being able to arrest people. People are fighting back. People are trying to defend their homes. Ultimately, people just want to feel safe again. And that's not possible with all of these protests and riots going on. Crazy doesn't even begin to describe what's been happening. I've seen reports of people breaking down the Shoshluwe National Park gates, letting wild animals out. This isn't just impacting humanity and us citizens of South Africa, but also its wildlife and its natural habitats. We are putting animals in harm's way because of these riots. These riots are attacking the very heart and soul of our nation and turning brother against brother. So I saw this over WhatsApp, so I can't exactly confirm its validity, but apparently Ramaphosa has just declared a state of emergency in KZN and is mobilizing the army to fly in from Waterkloof to Durban. Right now, South Africa is in such a turbulent situation. Not only are we dealing with the pandemic, but now we've got to deal with this. And just a little side tidbit, I have not seen any of these protesters or rioters wearing masks. So COVID is going to be a long-term effect to the people participating in these events. These people can be interacting with each other, potentially spreading the disease and then taking it home to their families. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this developed into another wave of the COVID pandemic. And we've just gotten out of our third wave. This is ultimately the culmination of a perfect storm of everything that could go wrong for our country. And as I mentioned, the army's been dispatched, but Julius Malema has stated the following. So the EFF leader, Julius Malema, has responded to the deployment of soldiers, and ultimately he stated this: "No soldiers on our streets, otherwise we are joining. All fighters must be ready. They won't kill us all. We need a political solution to a political problem. Not soldiers. Hashtag no to soldiers." And that's incredibly scary. We have a political leader of our country ultimately declaring that he and his supporters should get involved in the fight against the soldiers, against the army. That's incredibly scary. So guys, I am aware that the president will be addressing the nation tonight. As of yet, I do not know what time he will be addressing the nation, but I will be praying for him. I do honestly believe that Cyril Ramaphosa has done a great job with our country. Considering the state he got it in, considering that he's having to deal with the COVID pandemic, and considering now he's having to deal with these riots, I wish him the best, because at the end of the day, we should be supporting our president. We should be hoping for the best from him. We need to support our leaders, especially in tough, difficult situations like this. So look guys, there's been a lot going on in the past week, and especially in the last 24 hours. So guys, what I'm going to urge you is to please stay safe. Stay informed about the situations. Let your family know about the dangers. And ultimately, I want you guys to be courageous. Do not be afraid of what's happening in our country right now, and do not let that deter you from what you believe is right. Stand up for your beliefs. Stand up for what you believe in. Be courageous. Pray for our country. Ultimately, we need to come together. This is a moment for unity. We need to stand up, be strong, come together, and find a solution to these problems. So guys, just in closing, I hope that you guys are safe. I hope that you guys and your family are just secure, that everything will be all right. I'm hoping that this period in our country will end incredibly, incredibly soon. And I just hope that all of you will do everything in your power to help the country mend itself and get better. But guys, thank you so much for watching. It really means the world to me. But I really just hope that the one thing you take away from this is that be courageous, be brave, do not be afraid, pray for our country, and let's rebuild it.